So a hot load is basically when you have a truck on fire, and it can be very, very dangerous.
I'd say obviously not every battery bursts into flames, but the issue is it has the potential to burst into flame.
This is what can happen. Fire rages through a pile of recyclables on a Croydon Park street.
It's a very dangerous situation. They're trying to navigate the streets of the Shire. They're trying to drive a 15 to 20 tonne vehicle, and now they're carrying a live flame.
To prevent disaster, the driver dumped the burning contents onto the road. This fire likely sparked by a common household battery.
We certainly have noticed an increase in the number of garbage truck fires, probably over the last 5 years, compared to what it used to be.
We had a facility in Canberra that actually burnt down, which was proven to be caused by lithium-ion batteries. You can imagine how dangerous that is for the workers that are there, how impactful that is for the community.
My name is Ross Mitchell. I am a side lift operator, referring to the big side lift on the truck that lifts up bins. And I mostly collect refuse or garbage. We often don't know what's going in the truck. Things can easily be disguised or hidden. But the trick with things like e-waste is it's a complete unknown. I mean, sometimes you look in a camera and it's just all wet and sloppy and you think, how could a fire ever start? But they do. How do you prepare for something you don't know? So anything potentially hazardous in a bin can cause a big problem. It can threaten lives, it can threaten the environment. Drivers don't need to have a truck fire. They don't need it in their life. They don't need to have the fear or the anxiety or the concern. And all of those things are literally in the hands of every resident.
Hi, my name is Serge, and I supervise about 50 people every day that are out on the road collecting rubbish in a truck. When I get a call from a driver and they say, I've got a hot load, first thing we do is to find a safe place for the driver to go and meet up with the CFA. So we jump on our system, we'll have a look at the camera, and we'll navigate the driver to where they have to go.
The very first thing I saw was flame. There was very little smoke at that point. It was just flame. And you just kind of go, bugger, like I've got a fire in my truck.
So unfortunately it is increasing. So we need to try to educate people to stop it.
They can destroy trucks, and they have. The heat in battery fires is really intense and catastrophic.
Batteries and e-waste in waste trucks is a super dangerous situation. You think about what else is in the truck. So we've got cardboard, we've got plastics, we've got paper, we've got metals, all of which can react with heat and flames. When that truck fire happens, that hopper is within a metre of where that driver is sitting. This is somebody's workplace. So there's a driver that's sitting in that vehicle, and everybody is entitled to a safe workplace.
Andrew Wenzel, I'm a member of the Beaconsfield CFA, but I'm also the Group Officer of the Cardinia Group of Fire Brigades. Effectively what happens is the truck driver finds somewhere open and safe and they just dump their load on the ground. And then we've got the lovely job of pulling that apart manually. Sometimes if we're lucky, we can organise some machinery to come in if it's a really, really large fire. These garbage truck related fires, we pretty well assume most of the time that they're lithium-ion battery related.
When a battery gets hot, it can make it burn very fast or nearly explode. I've seen when the fire gets to the batteries, it becomes incredibly intense.
So here at the Material Recovery Facility, we take in tonnes and tonnes, thousands of tonnes each year of recyclables or combustible recyclable material. If you or your friends put batteries, vapes, laptops or any of these e-waste items into your recycling bin and they come here and they potentially could catch on fire, it really is important that people only put in what the council recommends goes in the recycling bin. No batteries in any bin, no e-waste in any bin.
Think a lot about your actions, taking ownership and thinking about what you're doing for other people's safety.
Also have a look at Recyclemate. That gives you all the information about where you can take things wherever you are in Australia.
Think before you throw. Please don't put any batteries in any bin.